Episode 8 on the Server Guys server, and I'm here in the Stronghold. We were last episode we were working on the tunnel in the Nether leading to the Stronghold, and this time when I was building that, I thought it might be nice to come over here and try and make this place a bit more convenient for everybody who ends up going to the Nether to fight the dragon again, or just falls off a platform, as some of us did when we fought the dragon. Just, you know, if you die in the end and you end up back here in the Stronghold, I usually set my spawn here before I go to the end, just in case. So now that it's easy to get back to spawn, I'm going to just try and set my spawn here in the Stronghold before I go through the portal, just in case. So when I do that, if I do end up dying, or I forget something that I need to fight the dragon, or just to go to the end, it'd be nice to have this place set up ready so that you didn't have to go all the way back to your base to pick up pumpkins, for example. So I didn't take pumpkins when we fought the dragon, and I didn't have too many problems with Enderman, but a few of us did, and a few people died and got killed to Enderman, and I think some of them felt a little bit aggrieved that they got cheap shotted by the Enderman. So if we had pumpkins ready to go, that wouldn't be a problem at all. My texture pack actually doesn't look too bad with the pumpkin head on. I mean, this wouldn't be too bad at all, fighting the dragon with this head on. I think each texture pack is different though, but this one looks fine. Yeah, so I think with that in mind, I came down here and I tried to kind of clear out a space that I thought might be good. This used to go down here, and I don't really think we're going to do that much with the Stronghold. Nobody said anything anyway, but yeah, I haven't totally destroyed everything here. I've just made this area a little bit bigger and just planned out where I might want to have stuff. Through here is untouched, and I don't really have any plans to do anything with this part, so if anybody wants to do something with it, then they're welcome to. Yeah, so I've got some chests set up here, some furnaces. This is all the stuff that I think I'm going to use in the process of doing this. I have a lot of junk that I meant to take out. But anyway, the first thing I think I'm going to do is set some beds, and I'm going to destroy the beds up there, because I think not many people have their spawn set here anyway. So I'm going to get a few beds here. I think I'm going to put 2 in the middle here. I can't remember how many people we had fighting the dragon last time, but I think I'm going to have a nice even number of beds down here, so that in the event that we have a big party where we all go to the end, then it won't be too much of a problem if you want to sleep at the same time. And anyway, it looks nicer. It just looks nicer, so this is mainly for looks. So we got some beds set up here, and then what else? Yeah, in this chest I think I already have some arrows here, and I put some bows that I got from the skeleton spawner. If people want to combine them, then they can, but I think if you kind of die and you're just running back to get your stuff, I think these will be just fine. And then when you've got your own bow and stuff back, if you put these back in here, we should have a pretty good collection of bows. And I'm going to try and keep restocking them with things from the skeleton spawner as well. So there's bows there, there's arrows there. We also need what else is like? Yeah, this room here, I think I'm just going to put some potion brewing stuff, and then once I've done that, I'll think about what potions we need. I'm guessing regen, health, that kind of thing. So I had a brewing stand somewhere. Here we go, and some nether wart and some soul sand even. Look, preparedness. So I put that there, and then I'm going to put soul sand in here, and you can kind of grow. So, soul sand. Sorry, nether wart. You don't use a lot of it, so this should be more than enough. It's not going to be a high use area. This is it. People don't come here all the time, so I'm quite happy with just having 6 slots for growing the nether wart. So that can go in here, and I brought. I have a load at my base as well, and so I put some more chests in here for potion brewing stuff. What else? What else do you need? Well, we need to stock this up with blaze rods, don't we? And I brought some of those because I've got loads. So I'll stock... Oh, it's blaze powder, isn't it? Okay, well, no problem. I'll stock this up with blaze powder. Oh, wait a minute. There. Yeah. So that's good to go. And I also brought some bottles. Now, I brought the bottles for two reasons. One, of course, for the potions, and the second reason, where are you? Second reason is because people might want to get the dragon's breath as well. So let's get a chest in here. Wood would be good. Okay, well, I've got some wood on me, so I'll use this. Yeah, so I just want to make it more convenient, really, so that you've got everything you need here. Because we did forget some things. When we made the trek overland to do the dragon battle the first time, we forgot some things. So it would be unfortunate to have that happen again. So there's some bottles in there, and I'll put the potion ingredients in here too. Now, this space here, I think I'm going to put an ender chest, which was in one of these ones. Yeah. So I'll put the ender chest in here. We'll probably get some bookshelves or something for that later on to make it look nice, and we'll pretty this up as well. So this is going to be the potion area. I'm going to put the finishing touches to that later. And then next door, in this room here, this is going to be your weapons and repairing stuff, I think. Something like that. So I got 2 anvils. Going to put one here and the other one here. I might even put another ender chest in there. Yeah, I'll probably put another ender chest there. And is there space for an enchanting room? I don't think people are going to be doing enchanting here, are they? But, you know, I've got loads of paper and loads of leather, so I could do that. So this is going to be the area where you can repair your tools or combine anything that you find in the chests. I thought about doing that myself because I did have like 54 levels or something, but I combined some stuff of my own, and it sometimes can cost about 10 levels to do some combining. So unfortunately I can't do that all myself. It'll be self-service on that score. So, and then this space we're going to need pumpkins. So I've got yeah, this is temporary. So I'm going to have an area that is probably going to be an automatic one. Don't think pumpkins, we can reuse them. So yeah, we can reuse pumpkins. So I'm going to put pumpkins here. This will all be pretty obvious. I'm going to have some item frames as well because I've got some leather and some sticks somewhere. That'll be useful. Yeah, so I've got some item frames going on here so that people know where to look for things. I'm probably going to put that here and here and here and here, and then maybe above the doors here, or maybe next to them, there and there, to denote what these rooms do. And yeah, another thing, so when you want to sleep and set your spawn, knowing what time it is going to be very useful. So we need to have a place for the clock too, I think. Well, it doesn't really matter where they go, just as long as you can see them. People like to have things centered though, don't they? People love a bit of centering. So I'm going to put it there, here, I think. Yeah, do I have another item? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to put one there. Now there. Doesn't it go there? Oh, what's going on with this resource pack? Hey, this is a clock. That is weird. Does it? How do you know what time it is? This is the first time I've used the clocks on this resource pack, so This is an issue for me, probably not for anybody else who doesn't have a free key resource pack that does that to the clocks. I'll have to see how that turns out. I have no idea what time of day it is, but I'm sure it will look fine for everybody else. And then it might be nice to have a clock in here too. That one can be centered. Look, center lovers. You can sleep easily. Yeah, I wonder how that works. That doesn't make any sense. That's a pretty useless clock. Alright, what other things did I think of? I think I've thought of everything, but if anybody does think of something that I haven't thought of, then please add it or whatever. Ender pearls. Put those in there. And I haven't brought any armor over from the skeleton stand yet. I think the most useful enchant to have on some armor that you might need in a pinch is feather falling. So I'm going to try and gather the feather falling boots that I find over in the skeleton spawner and bring them over here and put them somewhere. Food, I've got food covered, so I have that micro farm at my base, so I made a load of jacket potatoes and put them in there. Of course there'll be other food options available if anybody has a farm that has food. I know that some people may have chicken farms, so if you could put some cooked chicken in here, somebody who has a nice auto chicken farm, fill that with chicken for people, because this isn't going to go down very quickly. This is going to last quite a long time, isn't it? Because people usually bring their own food, but in a pinch it's nice to have. What else? I thought about some decorations. I was going to put them here, but that's changed. So some decorations for around the place. This is going to be a colour that we will use. Where did I think I was going to put those? I did have an idea. I did have some idea. I think I will. Can you put this in here? I think you need. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. And this kind of place. This place is pretty run down. I think this is. It's been around for a while, few centuries, and we've just found it. We broke in, so you can see that this is. I'm not going to fix this. It's not going to look perfect. It's supposed to look like ruins. So I've knocked out the walls here. I've knocked out some of the ceiling. These torches are going to go, and I'm going to put some lighting in here as well. Yeah, so this is kind of a ruined area. So I'm going to have, for example, bits of the wall that have kind of caved in, and it's kind of a bit messed up. So if I can grow some, get some weeds or something on there. I have a load of silk touched grass somewhere. Yeah. So that kind of thing. And I brought ice as well, because carrying buckets is a pain. So we'll put the ice in this one, and yeah, because I made an ice farm somewhere. Did I show that already? I made an ice farm somewhere far away, up in the mountains somewhere, and I was exploring. So I've got loads of ice. So if people want to quickly grab some ice to fend off the Enderman, I might put. Well, these are my only 2 buckets, but might be a good place for a bucket there. If people want to use a bucket, they can pick up the water as well. That'd be good. What else? What else did I think of? These furnaces are ready to be stocked up with some more fuel. So I've got a load of coal blocks, and these pistons are for if I decide to make these farms automatic. Lighting. Some people don't like these glowstone lamps. I do. I quite like them. So I might have some of those in the ceiling at various places, which are not going to be symmetrical. And yeah, so I think I'm going to work on this, and I'll see how I get on. Trying to see if I've missed anything else. Yeah. Okay. So give me a few minutes, and I'll see what progress I can make with this place. So this is where we stand now. I changed my mind a little bit, and I think I will put the bows and things and the armor in here together, because then you don't have to keep running backwards and forwards. So yeah, armor's going to go in here, and I've put the bows in here, and I'm going to put another ender chest here as well, so you can repair your stuff in here. Then on the other side, as I said, here's your nether wart room and your brewing stand here, and we can put brewed potions and bottles in here, and then ingredients in here. So I've already I killed a pig man, and I've put a few of the starter ingredients in here as well, and then there's some water here for you to fill up your bottles. I put, as I showed you, I put some water down there with a bit of light. And these 8 chests here, I haven't decided anything yet, but maybe if somebody picks up somebody else's stuff, they can put them in here. Maybe get some item frames with people's flags on. Anyway, these are going to be free for the meanwhile, for the meantime. Anyway, then I'm going to put some more of the armor on these stands, and what else? So I've got blocks that you might need when you go through here. Kind of these 4 chests are things that you might need to use in a fight or to move around the end. Blocks, going to get some more ladders in here as well. You got the ice in the buckets. Ender pearls I went through and got a few already, and some pumpkins. That is probably going to be enough to last us quite a long time. If people remember to put them back. Actually, people won't put them back, because if people don't set their spawn here, as Tulkas mentioned in the comments on the other video, if people set their spawn and leave it at their own base or somewhere else, then they won't come back here, and as he mentioned, they won't go through this portal from this side. But I will always do so. I think I will always set my spawn here. It's just safer, because then at least you have a chance of going back to rescue your stuff. Now, if you fall into the void, that's another thing. However, we were talking during the dragon fight about chorus fruit, and if you're quick to act when you fall into the void, and if you eat a chorus fruit, that could save your life and your stuff, more importantly. So I think I will put a few chorus fruit along this bottom row, so people can grab some of those and keep them on their hotbar. If they fall into the void, they can try and eat one. In fact, I might do a bit of an experiment with that later on. I've got 40 levels, so I better do some enchanting first, but I'm going to see if I can do that. Now, doing it when I jump into the void and doing it when I've been a bit silly and in the heat of the moment is a different thing, but I just want to see if it works. Then, over here, I have a farm going on, but I really like an automatic one, so I'm going to get rid of this. I just want it to be automatic, because then later on, after I finish recording, I could just AFK here for a bit, build up the stock of pumpkins and watermelons, then that will be kind of set it and forget it kind of thing, because none of this stuff is going to be depleted very quickly, so it should last quite a long time. And I figured out about these funky clocks in this texture pack. I don't like this. It's not a clock. Anyway, it's a magic stone. I guess it's because, like, to make the clock, it's redstone surrounded by gold. So you can see in the picture there, it's a red stone surrounded by gold. So when it's dark, it changes colour to when it's daytime. So that's how you know. But I should prefer the vanilla one, because that moves around, doesn't it? You can see when it's just coming up to daytime. Oh, bump the microphone. You can see when it's just coming up to daytime, and I think I kind of prefer that. Anyway, nothing I can do about that. I'm going to keep them like this. So yeah, at least I will know that. And anyway, you just jump into bed, see if you can sleep, and it says you can only sleep at night. So I'm going to see if I can finish off a farm of some kind here, and I think I'd like to get a micro farm here, same as at my base as well, and then we can keep the food replenished, and then maybe we'll go and have a test of that chorus fruit. Right, so running out of time rapidly for recording today, so I'm gonna get on with this. So I found a lovely tutorial from the famous Mr. Crayfish via Reddit, and I will leave a link to that in the description. This is a very slow, super slow automatic farm. It's fine for what we're going to do here. I'll probably keep this one as melon, and then I'll probably make another one here for pumpkins. But I think somebody has a pumpkin farm, so if you have a couple of stacks of spare pumpkins or whatever, can you just slot them in here? It should last us a long time. And if anybody's already grown melons, that would be cool as well. So let's do this as a community. Yeah. Okay. What else did I do? Did I do anything else? No. Put an ender chest here. Yeah, I'll probably fix up some details between episodes, but yeah, we've got to finish now. So I'm going to use these chests as my item dumping area. So I'm going to put all my stuff in here like this. Everything is going to go in here. What else? What do I need? I don't need anything for this experiment. I might just eat some food though. And I need a couple of these. Take it. Well, if I fail, I'm only going to get one chance, aren't I? So, and I'll take a pumpkin so that I don't die before my time. Leave this pickaxe behind as well, because I would not want to lose this one. Okay, that's everything. I tried to enchant some tools, but I got like the worst enchants ever. So I am just going to risk these 28 levels. I've set my spawn here. So when I die, I should end up down there. And let's go and see if we can get this to work. Here we are. Ooh. What is supposed to go on your head immediately? Is it like that? No, it doesn't work like armor then. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm going to keep this on my hotbar. You wouldn't normally be doing it like this, though, would you? I mean, if it happened in real life, you wouldn't automatically have the chorus fruit in your hand when it happened, but... Yes, I'm looking at you. All right. Let's see if we can get this to work. Now, I am hungry, so I can eat. that would be embarrassing. I am hungry, so I can eat this chorus fruit. Let's see what happens here. Doesn't work. There you go. So, I tried it so nobody else had to. So we were talking about that in the dragon fight. If you fell off the edge and you ate a chorus fruit, it would automatically teleport you to a solid block, but it doesn't. Okay, so don't try that at home, guys, if you value your items and your levels. Let's respawn. And there we are. Okay. All right. So that's about it for today. In the next episode, I should have this bit finished. I think I will do a micro farm here. Yeah, so that we have a reliable source of food any time that somebody wants to. What else? And then I think I will just tidy up the portal room itself. Tidy this up. Whose flag is this? I like this flag. Is this our server flag or is this somebody's personal flag? Do we have a server flag? I think we should. I think we should have one. So I'll tidy this up. Maybe... Yeah, this doesn't need much done to it. People only just come up these stairs and jump in the portal, don't they? So this doesn't need a lot done to it. Tidy this up, and then we will think about what we can do to make the area in the end a bit more user-friendly. That will be in the next episode. So, thank you very much for joining me this time, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.